Okay, so this is going to be part 2 of this basic Sculptris tutorial where I show you how to add a body to this figure here. I'm just going to rotate my guy over here a little bit, kind of look at him from sort of a top side view and move him over a bit. And I'm going to click New Sphere over here and click Add Object. And now you can see it wants to make 2 spheres with symmetry if I wanted to like build something out. But in my case, I'm just going to move everything closer to that kind of central axis of the creature there. And I'm just gonna click it right there. And just click once, and now you can see this is kind of highlighted and this one's kind of grayed out. And I can go with my grab tool, and if it's set to global, I can move the entire sphere wherever I want. Okay, I'm gonna have the body and the neck kind of build together here. Now, if it's not set to global and I grab, you can see it just pulls little pieces of him. Trying to undo that. Command Z. There we go. But if it's set to global, then it actually moves the entire highlighted section. Okay. So now that I've got this in here and kind of built, I'm going to turn global grab off. I'm going to rotate him around, look at him from a kind of backside view, and set my brush size pretty big. And I'm going to stretch out the body. Okay. And then why don't I go to my draw tool, set the brush size pretty big, bring him back here, and I'm just going to draw some width and some depth to him. And I'm going to make him sort of this weird kind of lizardy maggot monster creature thing. Okay, and now why don't I go in the center here. I'm going to make my brush small, and we'll give him a bit of a tail. Go back to my grab tool, set the size way small, grab the tail. It helps to rotate it to the side so I can kind of pull it up and out. And I'm going to just keep grabbing. There's a little bit of lag, so it doesn't realize I'm letting go of the mouse when I am, and it's sort of holding it down a little bit and messing me up. Okay, so now I've got a little tail on him. I can do the same thing here for some legs. So I'm going to go to my draw tool, have it set pretty small, not that small, and draw out some little nubs for some legs. And then I'm going to rotate it to a side view, switch back to my grab tool, and start pulling it out. Looks kind of gross. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Oops, undo. And I'm going to pull this down, keep rotating, keep making my legs. Okay, and it's got these weird kind of monstery legs things going on. Okay, and again, you can go in and add like a ton more detail than what I'm putting on here. In fact, he's kind of got these little flippery looking things here. If I wanted to, I could go in. Here's a great example. See how these are kind of like wider than I want? There's another tool here called the scale tool. And with the scale tool, I can click on this and sort of, if I drag left, click and drag left, it'll go smaller. If I wanted to, and this tool, you know, I can make these front legs bigger so I can kind of bloat areas and get things taken care of. Oh boy, this thing's looking weird. So now I'm going to go back with that scale tool. I'm going to click over here and we'll set that to global, and I'll make his entire head a lot smaller. And then let's go back here and take it off global, set the brush size, and just make this part of his body smaller. So those sort of mesh together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my smooth tool, and if I shift and click, I can click on both of these parts and connect them both. And then I can go over with my smooth tool, or actually let's do the draw tool first, and I'm going to try to polish out some of the delineation of the neck there. Let's make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to sort of draw these areas together so that it sort of comes together to be a single unit, and then to smooth out some of that weird awkwardness, I will use my smooth tool. Get rid of some of the lumpiness there. Okay, and I'm pretty happy with how this freaky thing is looking. I'm gonna go to my grab tool and just select this part here, and I think I want to make his do something with his forehead. So now he looks a little bit surprised. I'm going to adjust his beak down a little bit, and let's make this smaller. Undo. Let's go on with the draw tool, make that smaller, and let's just try to make him look like a little scarier. We got some ridiculous looking eyebrows there now, and let's give him some ridges. Grab those, make the size bigger. I don't know about that last part. Okay, so this is generally now something I'm pretty satisfied with. And I can continue to go through and just kind of tweak things. Again, I'm doing most of this very far away. You might want to go in and add a lot more kind of detail with smaller tools than that. But for the sake of the demo, I think we're in pretty good shape for showing you how to create a body out of another sphere. And let's go ahead and just zoom out on this guy and just kind of adore him in his full glory. Right? Looking pretty happy on that character for now. And so we'll return in part 3. I'm going to show you how to add textures and colors. Thanks for watching.